no reason to be that stressful. Am I the scammer? Wait. Rewind. How much bedroom? Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm Janique and this is A Touch of Janique, where I share my experience living as an international student in Prince Edward Island, attending the University of PEI. I've been here for like over a year now, so pretty much a local. Anyways, in this video I wanted to share my experience while I was searching for a rental, horror story time. Get your popcorn, get your snacks, sit down, let's go, because this is a journey, a train wreck, a journey. Probably one of my most asked questions ever, like in my DMs on my channel, is about the rental market in PEI, and I do want to share a video like how to find places, because I do get a lot of that question, like how do I find an apartment, blah blah blah. I did make a video last year or the year before about finding an apartment, but I want to make an updated video since that video was from the perspective of outside of Canada. I want to make one from inside because the struggle was real. The struggle was real. Without further ado, let's get on to the video. So I was living in my apartment that I found while I was outside of Canada, and that was a great little apartment. It was like a studio kind of thing. Yeah, it was all right, but like I wanted to move because I wanted to be somewhere closer to school. That was the main thing, because where I lived, it was, like I said, it was okay, it was a good neighborhood, but like the buses in PEI, let me not get started on the buses, but if you don't live along Route 1, you're gonna have problems with the buses and you're gonna hate the buses. So I wanted to be along Route 1. Route 1 is like along University Avenue going downtown and all of that. So I wanted to be in that region. So moving was what I needed to do, you know? Anywho, my lease at the time was supposed to be up the 31st of May. 30 days, September, April, June, and November. 31st? Yeah, the 31st. The last of May. My lease was supposed to be up the last of May. So I was like, all right. It was like February at this point. February. I was like, okay, I'm gonna start searching now because I know the housing tight and I don't want to wait until the appointed time to find a place to start searching, because then it's gonna be difficult, you know, and I'll probably not find a place in time. I didn't want to be into all of that, so I was like, let me start looking from February to move the end of May to June 1st, right? Yes, that sounds like long enough time, like ample time. You'd think it's ample time. It was not ample time. At this point, I feel like when you're looking for an apartment in PEI, you have to start searching like a year in advance. I wish I was exaggerating, but that's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. Let's get on to my story. So I was due to move out at the end of May to June. Like I told y'all, you know, ample time. So I'm like going to start looking around February time. I'm gonna start looking because the math is matting. The math is matting, right? So then I was like, okay, you know, searching on Kijiji. I'm searching on Facebook Marketplace. I'm searching on PEI apartment rentals. I'm searching on PEI things for rent, house for rent, apartments for rent. I'm searching all of those. I joined every apartment group on this island. I'm searching Zumper. I've not even used Zumper before, but I've heard people talk about this. I'm like, I'm searching Zumper. I'm searching all these even look sketchy looking sites. I'm searching them because guess what? I need to find a place. I need to find somewhere to go. And this led to nothing. It led to nothing. I'll reach out to people, right, and be like, hey, I'm interested in this place. I can move in May 1st or June 1st, whichever one's more convenient to you. I can do either. And yeah, just get in contact with me. And then we will be messaging and they're like, oh yeah, we can schedule a viewing for Sunday. And then Sunday morning, I'll message and be like, hi, what time did you want to meet? And they'll be like, sorry, I gave the room to someone else already. That makes sense? We're here messaging, scheduling a time to meet up. You told me one day that I can come view it and all that. I'm prepared to pay the deposit. You know, I view it and like it, I'm gonna pay the deposit. All of a sudden, you just get up and give away the room. That don't make sense. That does not make sense. But I'm like, you know, it's their room. They wanna give it to someone, whoever. You know, I can't tell them who to give it to. I just can't hope they pick me. You know, that's all I gotta hope. And that didn't happen. Someday searching, can't find nothing, cannot find nothing. And I'm telling you, this is from February to March, January, February, March to April. I'm still searching. Nothing. I'm asking everyone that I know, friends, classmates, co-workers. At the time, I'm like, if you know of anyone that have a room to rent, let me know, because I'm looking for a place. I need to move May 1st or June 1st. You know, let me know. I'm telling everybody that will listen, like, I need a place. Let me know if you find a place and you can get me into contact with that person so I can get the place. You following? Yeah. When you're desperate, so I'm reaching out to everybody. Like, even when I saw people, like, they're like, oh, I'm looking for a place, and I'll message them and be like, hey, I saw this 2-bedroom. Do you want to apply for it together and we can split the rent? Like, these people, I don't know these people. I don't know them, but I'm reaching out like, hey, we can split the rent if anything, you know? I'm like, some people say yes, some people say, oh, I found a place. This is coming down. It's coming down to the wire now. It's coming down to May and June. It's almost May at this point. I think it's like, what come before May? April? January, February, March, April. This is embarrassing. Why I gotta... I'm in college. This is kindergarten stuff. Joan Spark days. Gosh. Anyways, what come before May again? January, February, March, April. So we in, like, I want to say the beginning of April to mid-April at this point, and I still have a place, and time is going down. I had to give 2 months notice to my landlord, so I had to give her notice 2 months in advance. And I gave her notice because I was like, you know, I really have to find somewhere closer to school. I can't be bothered to be walking to and from school 20 minutes each way, or taking the bus, which came once every hour. It came once every hour, and it goes all the way around. So it took like about 30 to 40 minutes to get from point A to point B. It was not ideal. It was not efficient. It was tiring. And on top of that, the bus stop ran at 6. The bus stop ran at 6 p.m. After talking to my friend like the 100th time, because I need to find a place. I need somewhere close to school. So she's like, she gave me this suggestion. She's like, why don't you post an ad that you're looking for a place? She said, that worked for me before. I posted an ad and people reached out to me, because not everyone posts what they have. So some people wait and then they'll post. Like, if they see someone searching, they'll be like, hey, I have a room if you're interested. So she's like, post an ad, maybe people will reach out to you. I'm like, all right. That sounds good. That sounds like, I mean, it doesn't hurt to try. I'm at the point where I need to find somewhere to go. I was so desperate to the point I was looking up motels and stuff, or inns and hotels, to go after my lease ends, because if I give notice and my lease ends and I don't find a place, I still gotta go. You understand? But I had faith, so I gave notice anyway, and I still didn't have a place. So I gave notice, and me don't know where I'm gonna stay, but I gave notice anyway. Onto it, I took my friend's advice and I posted an ad. I posted though that I was looking for a place. So I posted it on Kijiji. As I posted on Kijiji, someone reached out to me. It was a guy. He's like, hey, I have a room. If you don't mind sharing with a guy, you know, let me know. We get into the details. So like I said 2,000 times already, I was desperate. So I was like, you know, I don't mind sharing with a guy at this point. It's whatever. It is what it is. I can stay there, and if I don't feel comfortable, I'll go somewhere else, you know. I'll just stay there for the time being. So I'm trying to find out more details about this place. He's like, it's a 1-bedroom, it's that and that, we'll be splitting the rent, blah blah. So I'm like, wait, rewind, how much bedroom? He's like, am I hearing right? You said it's a 1-bedroom. How me and you gonna share if it's a 1-bedroom? If 2 plus 2 is 4, what is that? That was not adding up. That was not adding up. So I was like, how many bedrooms are there? He's like, it's 1 bedroom that we'll be sharing. Excuse me? 1 bedroom, me and you share the 1 bedroom. Me and you, that I don't know, stranger. Me and you not sharing a house, and me have my own room and you have your own room. We have 1 bedroom to share. Just like we would be sharing 1 bedroom. He's like, oh, I could just sleep in the living room on the sofa and you take the bedroom. And yeah. No, that's not, that doesn't seem like a good idea. That's a weird idea. That's a weird, yeah, no, miss me with that. No, like I was desperate. I was not that desperate. I was not that desperate. I was like, if it was someone I knew that was like, you know, I have a 1-bedroom apartment, I could stay on the sofa and you take the room and we split it, then I'll be okay because we know each other. But it's a stranger reaching out saying you have a 1-bedroom and we can share it. That don't make sense. No. So after not finding much luck on Kijiji, obviously, because that was not working out, I decided to take my ad posting skills onto Facebook. So UPEI as an international student group, so I posted something in there because people post in there all the time that they're looking for a place, or if they have a room they're looking for a student to share with. You know, that's the safest way because you know you're getting a legit international student. So I posted in there, I'm like, hey, I'm looking for a room, blah blah blah, I can move in this date, that date, blah blah. Message me if interested. You know, all I just chill, make YouTube videos and blah blah blah. I was like, you know on Facebook Marketplace how you always see people having something for sale. So I was like, what if I try to turn the Kijiji wanted thing into Facebook? So in order to do that, or to post in the apartment groups, I had to turn it to an ad. So I couldn't work my way around it, how to just post and say, hey, I'm looking for a place, blah blah blah. I had to put it into the format of an ad. Maybe it's just me, but Facebook was tripping and that's what I had to do. Put all those details in there. Like, I'm like, okay, somebody probably reached out to me from Facebook. And it did work. Some people reached out to me and were like, hey, I have this room. But some of those rooms are way too far, so I couldn't take them because I don't drive. And as a student, you need to take the bus, and it don't make sense moving from one place where I was having poor bus service, or I was annoyed by the bus, to somewhere else where I'm also gonna be annoyed by the bus. That don't make sense. So I was like, oh god, I'm hoping I find something along University Avenue to downtown. So on my ad, I need to put a picture because I need to grab some people attention, grab your attention. So I Google an apartment complex that's local to PEI. I Google the apartment complex, take a picture of it and put it on my ad. And then for the address, because I needed to add an address, like I said, I was having problems with Facebook, so I had to post it as a genuine ad. So for the address, I was like, put 550 University Avenue, which is the address of University of Prince Edward Island. That's their address. So I was like, alright, but I'm gonna put this address. Okay, I'm getting some hits, but like I said, they're far. All of a sudden, I'm scrolling my comments, because I'm on Facebook every second of the day. You have to be on there. You can't just check every now and then. You have to check it. Just check like you're mad. Checking it one night, I'm just scrolling, see if anybody say anything, anybody reach out with no leads, anybody reach out with no rooms to say, hey girl, come, I have this room for you, come right here, I got you. I'm scrolling under my comments in my messages, and then one of the comments said, scammer. The man said, scammer. I'm like,
she not talking to me. Like,
who's the scammer, sir? Is it moi? Am I the scammer? In all my 22 years, I've never been called a scammer. Is it because I'm from Jamaica? I don't know, I know. I think that's the reason why he called me a scammer. No, seriously, this man saw my post and took his time out of his day, his very busy day, to comment under my post that I'm a scammer. So I'm like in disbelief. I didn't even respond to it, because I'm like, I'm not gonna give this man the time of day. Because how would you go out of your day to do all of that? Everything's a scam now. It's like BFFR. Come on from a post. What do you mean scammer? It's like the next day, I think, and I'm obviously checking messages and checking comments again, and I realized this whole thread going down under this comment. For comment to my defense, like, she's not a scammer, she's looking for a place. The thing says she's looking for a room. That's all. I don't see how that's scamming. And I'm like, thank you. Somebody here have common sense. He's persistent. That's the thing. He don't just take his wrong bang and move on. He don't just take his L and go and come off from a post. He's like, well, the address that she puts is not a legit address. That does not match the picture that she put. I use the address of the university. And then in the description, that's where I put my information, like, hey, I'm looking for a place, blah, 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 from this movie and that. This man's like, I'm a scammer. And he's like doubling down on it, talking about the address don't match. What do you mean? Obviously don't. That's the address of the university. Do they have apartments over there? I mean, they have dorms, to be fair, but not those. It don't match the picture where you see. Obviously that's the university address. So it not gonna match to the picture of the apartment that I put up. It's quite simple, I would think, but he didn't think it was that simple. And he's still gonna, like, people were commenting. Like I said, I was like, this don't make sense. This is stupid. So I wasn't gonna argue with him. So then people were commenting like 550 University Avenue is the address of the university. That's the UPI address. So she's not scamming. She's looking for a place. He's still going on. This man not tired. He's not tired. He said, well, when I put the address in Google, that address is of Tim Hortons, not the university. So it's obviously a scam. What do you mean it's Tim Hortons? To be fair, I'm trying to find logical reasons to why this man thought it was a scam, even though he disrespected me. But like, I'm trying to find logical reasons. There's a Tim Hortons on campus, so maybe that's the Tim Hortons he was talking about. If the math still not matching, it would obviously show that Tim Hortons was on the campus. The Tim Hortons is literally in the student union building. I don't get it. I don't get it. So yeah, he was going on and on about how I was a scammer. I finally responded. I was like, thank you to everyone for, it's like, thank you for coming to my defense or something like that. I am looking for a room. I'm not a scammer, and thank you. That's it. I wasn't gonna juggle the argument with you. I'm looking for a room. I don't have time. I was like on the verge of tears because first I was offered to share a 1-bedroom with a man, and then like a big grown man, and then I'm called a scammer by another. What did I do to you guys? What did me do to uno? Funa go answer with me. It don't make sense. It don't make sense. Water for ducks back. I'm not gonna let that bother me. I'm keeping my search on. I need to find my place so I can do and talk. I don't know and talk. I am finding a place. That's my focus. So I just address it. I'm not scamming. I'm looking for a place. Thank you. Bye. Place one day, and I saw an ad, and it was for a room for a female because it was with 2 more females. So I would be the 3rd roommate. So I was like, oh, mind you, I found this ad within like 10 minutes of it posting. 10 minutes. I feel like it was less than 10 minutes because I was the first person to message. So I messaged the girl. She was moving out, and I'm like, hey, is this a renewable lease? I'm very interested, you know, blah blah. And then she's like, oh yeah, you can stay as long as you want, you know, it just starts May 1st. So I was like, all right, bet I can do May 1st. I can come view it, and I can even come view it today, send you the deposit, and get everything done today, right? So that's how you have to be here. Like the way the housing crisis is, like there's a literal housing crisis here. You have to be on your toes, and you have to be ready to put your money where your mouth is. So nobody's gonna wait on you to make a decision. Like if you're gonna be like, oh, I need 2 days to decide if I want to take this place. Nobody not waiting on that, because guess what? Everybody looking for a place, so they're gonna give it to the next person. So I'm like, my money, I'm like, all right, I can e-transfer the money, I can come view it. I literally put on clothes like within that same hour, walk, because like I said, I live all the way in that area where the bus is not bussing at all. So I walk, come to the new place. It was a good half an hour walk, you know. I walk come here, I view the place. I was like, all right, I'm gonna take it. It was a tiny room, like it is a tiny room, but I was like, I'm taking it. And I sent her the deposit before I even left the place. I just e-transferred her the deposit. That was it. That's how I found my place. Yeah, that was a wild journey, and I'm not looking forward to doing it again. No reason to be that stressful. That was my horror story. That was not it. That was crazy, but we survived, and we in the new place now. I do have more rental videos to make because I get so many questions from you guys about rentals. Yeah, I probably make another video where I walk you through the steps of my little techniques to find a place. I'll probably do that next week. Let's see how it goes. Go ham in the comments, please. It helps my channel when you interact with me, when you comment something, even a nice vid or just a look at emoji. It helps my channel. Please interact with me. Like, you can DM me your personal questions, but interact with me on my channel too. Give it a like, give it a share, give it a comment, subscribe, and don't be called a scammer.